Richie, thanks for joining us. A disappointing afternoon. It just didn't seem to go Orient way.
Yeah, we started really slow, started lethargic, passed the ball slow, no second balls, no duels. It's not like us. Second half, we give it a good go. We got in their penalty box a load of times, but didn't make their goalkeeper work. And they're a threat on a counter attack. But yeah, we started the game so slowly, which is not like us. That give them a leg up in the game, and they passed it well, but we just never got to the ball. We looked leggy, and sometimes when you're feeling leggy, you need to get up to speed quick, and then if you run out of steam, it's fine. But what we did, we tried to, in our thought, me just reading to the players' minds, is I feel a little bit tired today, so I'm just going to try and manage and get myself into the game because we finished strongly enough. I still think the referees had a big impact on the result.
Yes, because at least there was one big shout for penalty.
But you can't have your ball. His hand's up there. I think his hand's up there and it's it there. The referee was out of his depth today. I've never known. Their goal comes from a ball's bouncing up. Brandon Cooper heads it out for a throw-in, and their ladders run into Brandon Cooper, and it's their free kick. So, yeah, I don't think the referee is very good today. Which is surprising when you've got a top-of-the-table team. I've never seen that referee before. So he's not an experienced official. So yeah, I thought he was poor in all aspects of the game. To have had 3 minutes on at the game, at the end of the game, is poor as well. But we've also got ourselves to blame because we never started the game in a manner that we should have.
Is that because of the schedule and such a long journey midweek to Exeter?
But it doesn't matter. Speak to us. We're asking the players all the time. Tell the way that we play, we need energy. So speak to us. If you've not got the energy, these Zekabirio, Jaden Sweeney, Geelong Jersey, Sonny Perkins on the bench today, we'll play them. It's all about running, and we just didn't have the legs today.
The thought of the champions being here next weekend, did it have any bearing on what happened in terms of performance? Youth team.
If they're not prepared to run, if they don't show me this week that they're at it in training, it's not a game that I get it from the outside perspective that it's brilliant for the club financially, it's brilliant for the club's exposure, but in terms of my thought process for the whole season, it doesn't impact me. It doesn't bother me one little bit. It's nice. Okay, you've got the best team in the world coming to the stadium, but I'm more bothered about today, and I'm more bothered about Mansfield because that's our bread and butter, and that's what we'll be judged on at the end of the season. And too many people today didn't start the game well, didn't turn up.
How much of that was because of the likes of Sean Clare and Omar Beckles, who's been a leader, being absent today? It's
really difficult when you've got so many injuries, it is. But we know that before the game. Sometimes when you're playing the game and you start the game off and you lose 3 players during the game, that can have an influence on it because you've not prepared for that. We know that these players are out, so we prepare for it. And too many times, first half, the instructions that we give them in training, the way that we build, the way that we go along, the areas that we want to hit, we just never done any of it. And that put us on the back foot.
You signed Sonny Perkins. I understand the window still stays open till Monday.
It does, yes. So I think Sonny's a good sign. I think Sonny started 8 to 10 games in his career. We'll only see him improve here. I think it's important that he found a home. He's obviously had a couple of big moves as a young wonder kid, and he's always then been thought of going loan or 21s football. Hopefully now he's in a good environment. He'll find a home and he can flourish. And it's something that we want to give him. We want to give him the opportunities to develop and become a really good player.
Could there be any more additions before Tuesday?
we need a centre-back, we need a striker, we need a winger. We're aware of these, but you've seen yesterday the fact that Wrexham can go and pay £2 million for one striker and give another striker 15 grand a week when they've still got 5 other strikers. The pond that we're fishing in is expensive, and a lot of them we can't afford. And I don't just want to bring someone in for the sake of it. I think we're close to one wide one, and that will give us an option in the attacking third. Because you look at Dylan today, he's come in, played a couple of games, just looked a little bit leggy today. So we need more explosive speed. We need 1v1. That game in the second half was set up for people to change the dynamics of the game, to run off people or to take someone 1v1, and we just never had it.
And finally, Camille, can I just check on those players that are cup tied? Am I right that Dylan can play and Azim can't?
Yeah, Dylan can play, Azim can, and that's about it.